As the festive spirit of Christmas was ushered in last year, the family of Sabenzia Killong was nursing days and nights of agony. A desperate search for their missing kin had gone on for months. But last week, the family was in for a rude shock after they discovered that she had been buried in an unmarked grave at the Langata Cemetery. The KNH National Hospital is now the center of the mystery after it emerged that she had been admitted at the hospital over an undisclosed illness. Gina Kirori has the details.
The misery in their hearts is evident with each sob and tear that falls down their faces. Despite the comfort of friends and relatives at their home in Tabani village, Tongaren constituency, they remain inconsolable. But the origin of their pain stems tens of kilometers away in Nairobi, where their daughter, Sabenzia Killong, lived. Here in Kangemi area, 45-year-old Sabenzia was working as a hawker in the capital until last year in December, when her family says she went silent.
She's like a second mother to me. She brought me up. So on December 22nd, I talked to her. She wanted some money. I told her I'm going to send her on 24th. On 24th, that is a day before Christmas, I didn't find her on phone.
Ni mtu quiet, mtu mwenye anapenda kanisa. Kwa hivyo hata kumtrace tulimtafuta sana through kanisa.
This triggered a series of trips to Nairobi by the family and visits to various police stations led by Sabenzia's sister Joy in efforts to find her.
My cousin Steve Wekesa and I went to City Mortuary. We went through their records. She wasn't there. I have a young child, so I traveled back to Kitale, but we left our siblings, our other siblings, our cousins who visited Kenyatta Hospital severally to look for her both manually and in the records. And Kenyatta Hospital said they didn't admit anyone by the description of my sister.
That would later change when DCI, who were investigating the matter, traced her phone to the hospital.
The CID, under special crimes, wrote to Kenyatta Hospital to give us more information because we got information that indeed she was in that hospital. And the person who was with her in the ward stole her phone.
The family were, however, in for more shocking news.
My big brother and my auntie, they were given the burial permit by City Mortuary or whatever, and they visited Langata and they were shown that this is where they were buried, and we are told that they buried 127 people in a mass grave.
The family are now questioning why the hospital did not notify them of their kin's death and burial after they secured a burial permit on the 4th of May this year. In a statement, however, the hospital now acknowledges that Sabenzia was admitted at the hospital on the 20th of December last year. She, however, succumbed to her illnesses on 28th December 2020. The hospital says no family came to claim her, and after holding on to the body for more than 4 months, they had to bury it in accordance with the Public Health Act that stipulates that burials for unclaimed bodies should take place within 21 days. The hospital insists they followed all due procedures. For Sabenzia's family, however, they will now be on another rocky patch to trace where she now rests. Sabenzia's final resting place is somewhere amongst this vegetation in an unmarked grave, marking yet another painful milestone for her family in unraveling the mystery around their kin's death. They are now making plans to exhume her body and give her a decent send-off in her hometown. Gina Kirori, NTV.